Listen up, all of you toxic guys. How can you not like Captain Marvel? So what if they've rebooted the comic like 12 times because no one's buying it yet? I mean, look at what they're doing. How can you not think this is the coolest ever? Give her Captain America's shield, Iron Man's repulsor cannons, Thor's hammer. That is the coolest idea ever. Of course you're going to love it. How can you not like that? Obviously, the tactic with Captain Marvel that'll work is to just shove her down everyone's throat. I think that's the ticket. And I really do think that that's what's going to really win people's hearts over. She's the future. She's the future of comics. She's the future of the MCU. And you need to get in line. You need to understand that. Okay, the MCU is going places. MCU is gonna really step it up. Marvel Studios really just taking it a whole new level, and I'm really excited about it. Listen to all these exciting announcements. We got the She-Hulk writer running around pushing all kinds of crazy propaganda, talking about how feminism is the greatest thing ever because it is. Because it is. We got Eternals, the big thing. Not what don't even see a trailer yet. But what's the big story coming out there? That dudes are kissing? Duh. That's what everybody wants in a movie about superheroes. I mean, why haven't we had this before? This is what's going to draw people to the theaters. Duh. Not like crazy fights with villains, awesome action, or really good story developing. No, it's this. How do you not see this? Okay. And also, we need an A-Force movie. Why haven't all the female characters teamed up in an Avengers-style movie? Why haven't we gotten that yet? I don't understand it. This is what's really going to put asses in seats. This is what's going to drive people to the theaters. I mean, really? How is this? How do you not see this? Okay? You some kind of toxic man baby? Well, you don't like women? Okay? And then the next choice is for Captain Marvel to lead the MCU. Kevin Feige's been talking about it forever, saying that obviously he's setting things up for Brie Larson to be the face of the MCU. We don't have Iron Man and we don't have Captain America anymore. Obviously, she's the best choice. I mean, her charisma, she oozes charisma. Didn't you see Captain Marvel? She only had one facial expression, but look, that was just hot acting. Sometimes it's tough that we just don't get the craft. And that performance, she should have been nominated for an Oscar. I don't know why she wasn't, but I've never seen such charisma in a movie. Like, you might have thought like Robert Downey Jr. had a bunch of charisma, but you would be wrong. Brie Larson, obviously the greatest thing to happen to the MCU. And it seems like that, Kevin Feige and the executives over at Disney, they've seen this and come to terms with it because now reportedly Brie Larson's demands to lead the new team in Avengers 5 have been met. So thankfully, thank God. So Captain Marvel is going to be the leader. You're going to be seeing a lot more of her. And that's great, right? That's really going to push sales. I mean, didn't everybody love her performance in Captain Marvel? She had the range of a block of wood. She's not a good actress. I don't know how she won an Oscar. Though, admittedly, I've never watched any of her movies other than Captain Marvel. So just basing off that, she's garbage. She didn't look like she wanted to be there. I don't know whose decision it is for her to just have this stone face whenever she's in these movies, because she had that same stone face in Endgame. Same stone face, no range, no emotion, just there. You're going to have her replace Robert Downey Jr. as the face of your franchise? Good luck. We'll see how that works. Mirroring the movies are starting to mirror where the comics are right now. A lot of the ideas for this new phase in Marvel really does kind of seem familiar to when they did all new, all different Marvel. And this was in the comic books, and they pretty much went super full woke. And it kind of seems like they're copying that model, which is getting fully woke. I really wouldn't be shocked if you end up seeing characters from like New Warriors on the new Avengers. Could you imagine Snowflake and Safespace standing side by side with Captain Marvel in the Avengers 5? I don't think we'll see Avengers 5 if that happens. I think the time of comic book movies is coming to an end. I mean, let's look at the facts. Marvel Studios has been shut down. Everything that was in production is now going to be delayed significantly. I don't know what Disney Plus is going to do. Black Widow is probably going to have to go to Disney Plus. It'll probably release digitally, and then they'll put it on Disney Plus shortly after. They really don't have a choice because there's no Marvel content coming. Everything is delayed. I think Eternals has been delayed now. WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier has been delayed. A lot of stuff. This pushes their plans back. And now you're not going to see a new Avengers movie for a long time, but you're not going to see any new Marvel heavy hitters in a while because we don't know how Eternals is going to do. I know Shang-Chi, actually, that's probably the only one that I'm really interested in that's coming out. But everything's been woke. And at first, I didn't believe this rumor because of the sourcing they're using. But when I looked into a little bit more, and I saw this got reported January 8th of 2019. Captain Marvel will take the lead of the MCU, says Kevin Feige. This is literally last year. And he had said this a few other times. Okay, he's said this multiple times. And then this comes out. Marvel has reportedly met Brie Larson's demands to lead the new team in Avengers 5. I don't know if she had demands for it, but I wouldn't blow this off as fake. I think that this is actually, I think this is absolutely true. She's going to be the lead role now. Now, this has never happened in the comics, but the MCU was kind of its own thing at this point because, I mean, most of those characters don't exist anymore. But still, in my opinion, Captain America should always be the leader of the Avengers. And if you're going to do a mantle pass and have the Falcon become Captain America, he should lead the Avengers, not Captain Marvel. She can still be on the team. She's not going anywhere. She has a 5-film contract, I think. So they're going to put her on the team. Maybe she could approve. I don't know. But she shouldn't be leading the Avengers. It should always be Captain America, no matter who it is. But that's not going to be what happens. They're going to give it to Captain Marvel. And what a disaster that's going to be. I'm sure that's going to get tons of people excited, but at least the material for the channel will be good. We're going to have a field day with that, trashing that. That's going to be fun because all the shill media, I mean, if Brie Larson farts, the shill media will write 50,000 articles on why it's a great thing and how it's a game changer for women or something like that. I don't know, but they love that woman. I imagine everywhere they go, like everywhere Brie Larson walks, I just imagine journalists like licking the ground, like wherever she steps, they're like kind of like kissing the footsteps like she's Jesus or something. I've never seen such shillery, but they love her, and they always let you know that she's the greatest thing ever. And I remember one time they made a meme, like the smile, like somebody made that meme of her smiling, and they wrote 30,000 articles of how that's toxic and she doesn't need to smile. It's a joke at this point, but I just don't see this as a good idea. I think this is stupid, and that means it's probably true. It's probably true. So we'll see what happens. This is a mistake. I would want to keep comic book films around. I don't know who thinks that this is a great idea. Kevin Feige, I thought, was changing his tune because he came out and said Scarlet Witch is the strongest person in the MCU, and he would be right in that opinion because it's true. She can bend realities and do all kinds of crazy stuff. But it seems like they're doubling down on Captain Marvel, and they maybe need a good, hard MCU bomb for them to see that this is a mistake. It'll be interesting to see what Captain Marvel 2 does, because maybe I'm wrong, and that movie be the movie to prove me wrong, because this time it won't be sandwiched between 2 Avengers movies. It won't be sandwiched between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. It's not going to have that burger bun to savor the taste. This time it's going to be all its own. So we'll see how Captain Marvel 2 does, and we'll see if this turns out to be a good move. Anyway, Maybe we'll see some new warriors. You can put Brie Larson right behind her, telling them Avengers assemble, and we'll see how well that works out for them. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this. Do you think that Brie Larson will lead the Avengers? I'd like to hear what you guys have to say about that. Also, make sure you share the video. Leave that comment, throw a like up. Make sure you're still subscribed. Subscribe if you're new. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace. Also, if you want to help support the channel, check out my Teespring store. There's a link in the description. You can find some merchandise in there that you might want to check out. Also, take a moment. Make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. There's something going on right now, and they've been unsubscribing people. So just take a second and double check on that, and subscribe if you're new.